Hello everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. We're gonna skip the whole spiel that I usually have saying it's been a while, blah blah blah, whatever. Like y'all know it's been a while. Okay, but so happy to be back. This week's video is going to be a tad bit different because we're not really going to be talking about TV shows today. We're going to be doing a little, since the holidays are coming up, and these are a type of video that I used to be like absolutely obsessed with, like especially before, in and around the Christmas season. And I think even though it's not directly about shows, this thing that we're going to be talking about today is directly correlated to my TV show life style. So without further ado, let's get into the purposes of this video. Now, before we talk about the phones, which is what we're talking about today, we're going to be doing a what's on my iPhone. I'm going to talk about my tree in the back. I have a little wall tree, guys. I think it adds a little something, especially to this video. And I've been doing nail cams for you guys so far. I don't know if anyone cares about that, but I care about that. And we have Christmas nails at the moment. I don't know if you can see. Oh, yeah, let me put them in the light. They're like Christmas flannel. And I'm obsessed. Eating down. So, okay. So today we're going to be talking about my iPhone 14 Pro Max. I got it in January of 2023, so like just a little bit after it dropped. And when I tell you guys I was obsessed with like getting this phone, like you don't understand. Like I bought the case for it like months before I even got it. And if that's not delusional, like I don't know what is. But if you ask anybody in my life that knows me, I've always been really obsessed with like tech, more specifically like iPhones, iPads, whatever, the whole Apple ecosystem. And honestly, a lot of other tech things. Like one thing about me, like if I'm like into my technology, like I'm gonna research like every single detail about it. And that's what I've been doing with my iPhones, like that I've had over the past couple of years. Before this phone, I had an iPhone 11 Pro Max, and that was my first like plus size phone that I had. Before the 11, I had an 8, 7, and a 5. My first ever iPhone was an iPhone 5C with the green color. She slid sheet 8. I had that for like a hot minute. Then I got a 7, I think, and then an 8. I used to be like on my aunt's phone plan, so like I had to change my phone like twice in that era because I don't even remember why, but like that was a quick turnaround. So I had a 7 and then all of a sudden I had an 8. And then after the 8, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna get myself the 11 Pro Max. Did I have the money for it? No, I did not. So it took a lot of campaigning, a lot of begging, a lot of asking my parents. And you know, finally, when I was supposed to graduate, like in 2020, high school, they got it for me. They did after a lot of campaigning. And that phone, I loved it down. Like I cherished it so bad. Like, and I had it for a while. And then with the iPhone 14 Pro Max, it's the first ever phone that I bought for myself completely. Like I paid the whole thing off. And so that also means that it's near and dear to my heart, and I've put a lot of my obsessions into it. So let's get into what is on this phone. Now, this is what it looks like. Right now I have a Casetify case on it. Ever since I got into like the Pro Maxes, I have been getting Casetify cases. The first ever case I got, I might try to find a picture of it, but I was obsessed with it until it like broke, and I like kind of got skeptical, and then I stopped using Casetify. But then they got me back because they just have such cute designs, and ever since that first one broke, the ones that I've had since then, nothing has ever happened to them, knock wood, and I've had them for whiles. So yeah, but this is my case that I have. I don't remember what it's called, but it's a checkered cherry case. And it's two things I'm obsessed with at the moment. I love a checkered print and I love cherries. I don't know if you guys can see my cherry charm. I'm obsessed with a cherry moment. So yeah, so this is the case. And I have a glittery like camera protector. And I also have the color that I have my iPhone in is the purple color. I also think I did like an unboxing of this phone. Like, for who was I doing it? Nobody, but yeah, so I have the purple color. And this is like also the case. It's MagSafe. Now I don't use a MagSafe charger. I have one, but I don't really use it. I plug my phone in at night. And so like, why did I need to buy the more expensive MagSafe case? That's something, an answer to a question that I don't really have for you at the moment. So just bear with me, So yeah, so basically let's go into like what I have on this phone, because it's a lot. It's not a lot. I actually have some boring apps on there, but sorry, I'm just closing out like all these random tabs so we can have a nice efficient. But yeah, the apps that I mostly have are like all my essentials, and then I have some like random ones for like work and stuff. And I had a lot of apps for school too, but then obviously got rid of those as soon as I graduated, because why do I need that? So yeah, do you guys remember like back in the day, like when people used to do their what's on my iPhone, they used to have to plug their phone in to like do a screen record, but now you can just screen record like anything. That's kind of fun. So let's start off with my homepage. Well, actually first I want you guys to see my background. So I have this background. All these things I'm about to show you, I did them myself, like out of boredom, like on my iPad. I drew them, put them together, like made my own wallpapers, whatever. So this is my main wallpaper at the moment. It says, therefore, do not worry about tomorrow. Tomorrow will worry about itself. Each day has enough trouble of its own. Matthew chapter 6, verse 34. And that's one of my favorite verses, and that's why I have it here to like remind me every day to like not to worry, because I'm such an anxious person sometimes and I like to be worrying about things that I don't have no business worrying about. So this is like a good little reminder for me. So yeah, so the background, I did checkers, I drew some flowers in there, and I put some cherries because why not? Like usually when I get my Casetify case, before I get it, I like to sit down and plan out what I want my phone like aesthetic to look like. So I will draw stuff that has to do with the back side of the case so they can match. And so yeah, let's get into it. So for the backdrop for this home screen, I did like the opposite. So instead of doing pink, I did green because the case has a lot of green leaves. So I also personalized the apps. And yeah, like if you guys want to call me a little extreme, it's okay, because that's the energy that I'm giving. But this is my setup. So I have clock, calculator, Google Calendar, settings. Then I have my Bible verse of the day like widget. Then I have WhatsApp, Bible app, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, music, TikTok, and then I have a folder called school things, but I guess I should probably change that because obviously I don't go to school anymore. So yeah, then I have on this page, I always like to put a nice little photo of myself too, and like an outfit that's similar to the color that I'm going for. So this is a picture of me on my 23rd birthday. I was wearing this green dress, so I feel like it just fits. Yeah, I'm not a person that likes to put a picture of myself as my wallpaper, but as a widget on my first page, that's fine for me. That's fine for me. So then I also have, and this main page is like all the apps I usually use. I'm very much at Instagram, TikTok, music, and Twitter. I think those are my most used apps. And WhatsApp, I use WhatsApp a lot. I be calling my mommy like every day, like twice a day. Then I have, these are like rarer, like I don't really use these ones. Snapchat, I literally only go in there to watch one of my best friend's private stories. I just go in there just for that. Like, just for that. Like, just only for that. So Snapchat, reminders, Pinterest, calendar. This is like the regular calendar that comes with the iPhone. I have the weather app, period tracker, notes, and Musi. If you know, you know. Musi is like, you know, the songs that I can't get on Apple Music. Duh. And then I have these widgets. I have the Bible one that tells me the time. I don't know why I need to have a widget that tells me the time, but I digress. This other widget right here, the heights by great men reached and kept will not attain by sudden flight, but they while their companions slept were toiling upward in the night. Yeah. This is one of my dad's favorite quotes, and he always used to tell it to me, especially when I was in school. And that really just stuck with me all the time. And kind of like, I'm a very hardworking person, and I just like to remember this quote as in like, yeah, like people are out there working hard, and hard work is what's going to get you to where you want to be, you know. And this one at the top, God's no is not a rejection, it's a redirection. And I feel like this is kind of like the main quote taking me through adulthood right now, because it's always easy to question like why this is happening to me, why it kind of be X, Y, and Z at the moment. But it's like God's plan is the plan. Okay, don't question it. Just go in his plan, go in his direction. And he's always constantly redirecting us, and we don't know what the reason might be, but there's a reason. And then now, this is my favorite page ever. This is what I call my show page. So this is where I have all my apps like that I watch TV on, like, well, the main ones. There's others like Peacock, Paramount, whatever, but these are the main ones. So I have Netflix, Max, Hulu, and I have Surfshark. I can't speak. Surfshark is my VPN that I use because, as you guys may know, I'm from the Caribbean originally. Like, my parents are from, like, live in the Caribbean. I used to live in the Caribbean. And so whenever I go back home, like, I can't get anything that I want, like all the things that I want on Netflix or Max or Hulu. Max and Hulu don't work all together, like, in the Caribbean. So, like, tickle me upset about that. So that's why Surfshark comes in handy, because I can watch whatever I want when I go back home and have no problems, especially when I go home for long holidays like Christmas and stuff like that. Like, I cannot watch what I want to watch. You're sickening. And then I have this drawing called Professional Binge Watcher. It's something that I've had like since like a while. It starts off as a different shaped TV, but I just keep changing the shape of the TV for the vibe. And I feel like this circular little TV or oval TV kind of fits the vibe, and I put a cherry in it. This big rectangular widget at the bottom is some words according to some of my favorite characters, and it's just like a bunch of like quotes from some of my characters. Like, there's some of Styles Stilinski, Spencer Hastings, Toby Kavanaugh, Olivia Baker, Spencer James from All American, Uncle Clifford from P-Valley. So yeah, they're all in here. This widget right here with the picture is my favorite widget alive. Like, I just love this widget so much because this houses like all my ships, all my favorite characters. So like All American Cast, Spencer and Toby, Upload, if you know you know, Spencer and Olivia, Little Murder, Big Teak, Bridgerton Season 2, All American, Nora and Nathan, Upload, Spencer and Olivia, Tom Holland, Andrew Garfield. Those are my favorite Spider-Man. So why not? Spencer and Olivia. I have a lot of Spencer and Olivia in here if you haven't noticed. Little Murder and Uncle Clifford. But I feel like there's some repetition in here. Spencer, Big Teak, Little Murder. Yeah. Nick and Charlie, Harlan Coben Shelters. Oh my gosh, I miss them so much. That's a trio. I used to have a character folder, and I feel like all of them didn't really transfer over. But yeah, that's the mains. And I like when I'm going to watch like my things. Obviously, I don't watch all the TV on my phone because it's a small screen, and like my percentage of screen time for watching shows on my phone has gone down a lot. But I'll have you know, like, there was a big portion of my life where this was what I used to watch my shows. Why? I feel like the ones who get it, and the girls that don't. But basically, I'd always tell my parents this. My parents would be like, why are you watching TV on such a small screen? And I would tell them, it's because I just want to feel close to the screen. Like, I just want to be in the characters' like lives. Like, I just want to be like, I just want to have my phone up here. Like, and that's really why I used to watch shows on my phone. Not because I didn't have a TV, not because I didn't have a computer, not because I didn't have a bigger screen at all. Was it just because it just felt better watching it on my phone like this, all curled up in my bed. If you get it, you get it. And this other page is just like all the random other apps that I have that I don't really care about, so they're just hiding in that back category. But I'm a simple person. I only need 3 pages. Maybe that's a lot of pages, but to me it doesn't feel like it, because I feel like I can have my ones that I use on my first page, then I can have the ones that I don't really use that much but are still important on the second page, and then have a 1 page like dedicated to my TV. Now, because I use TV stuff a lot, like essentially my TV stuff shouldn't be on the last page, but I just feel like it needs its own dedication. And I don't want to have to scroll too far for these apps, because while I don't use them a lot, I still need them. Yeah. And maybe I can show you guys some of my old lock screens that I've had. Okay, so this is the one I'm currently using. My very first ever case, I can find a picture. I don't think I have that case anymore because the sides got a little discolored, and I didn't really like that vibe. Like, when I have my phone case, I like it to look like brand new all the time. I know that's unrealistic, but sue me. So this is, you see, as you can see, I always keep majority of the same themes. Like, I still keep the same quote. And then, so this is the old one. And then this was the background. I'm obsessed. Still to this day, I'm obsessed with this background. And sometimes I put it on my phone, like, just to feel something. Like, if I have something pink going on. And then this is also another case that I had. It was like flowers and purple. So this was the vibe that I had going. And then this phone case I actually still have, so I can show it to you guys. But same quote in the front. And then I had this peach background that had like the same stuff on the case. So this is the case that it like matched. So I tried to have these things on that background. And then the latest case that I had was this Aura case. In Casetify, it says, "You are made to live your best life, do not forget." And so I have the same quote on my front page, and then I have like just a simple Aura background, which I found is fun. Yeah, but for right now, I like to match my stuff, my cases. So this is something that I did for my roommate once, so I'm gonna keep my background like it's supposed to look like. But yeah, I'm just gonna stop the screen recording because that's pretty much it. Like, that's what's on my phone. Let me know if you guys have any questions about anything that I did, how I did certain things. I can also post, I've been starting to post like the apps that I do, like the app icons that I do, like that I draw. I started to post some of them on Pinterest. So let me know if that's something anyone's interested in, like having those pictures or like having a specific aesthetic, because it's one of my favorite things to do, like just make app icons and stuff to match phone vibes. But yeah, I have a total of, I had this phone for, let's see, January 2023, so I've had it for about a full year on some change. Not bad. I was also always one of those people that like to change my phone a lot. Like, well, I didn't used to change it a lot, as we've heard from the previous, like what my phones used to be. But I used to like to think of changing my phone a lot. Like every new iPhone that came out, I'd be like, oh, I want that one. But then that's not realistic, and I'm trying to be more realistic in my adult life. So do I want the iPhone 16? Yes, but not because I actually need it. It's because like it's just so fun to like go on the page and be like, okay, so what phone can I upgrade to next? But then it really humbles you when you look. Like my phone, as you can see, pristine condition, like, you know. And I go to the trade-in value and it's only worth $300, and I paid upwards of $1,000 something for this phone. So when you put all that into perspective and realize how ridiculous that is, it will let you forget about buying a new phone and treasure the one that you already have. So I think what I'm really usually obsessed with is changing my phone cases, and I've had 4 of them. No, that's a lie. I've had 5 of them over the past year and a half, which might be a lot. But I just want to preface this by saying I could have more. I could. There's been multiple times where I've been tempted and I go on the Casetify website and I try to like get into a new phone case. But as I said, as I've been moving into my adulthood, I'm trying not to be too weak when it comes to ordering new things for my phone, because sometimes you don't need it, but sometimes you do. And if you're obsessed with stuff like that, like me, then I'm not judging you. I'm not judging you one bit. So, but these ones, I keep them around because, but I'm a type of person also, like, once I'm done with a phone case, like, I'm really done with it, like, I don't revisit, and that's my toxic trait. So that's why I'm trying not to buy too many, because I know once I, like, move on from one, it's rare that I literally go back and use it a lot. So it's like, I'm not getting the use out of it for my money, if that makes sense. So that's another reason why I'm trying to calm down. But also, if there's another video that comes up and I'm using my phone in it and you see a new case on there, mind your business. Please mind your business. But yeah, for the meantime, I'm rocking this cherry case, and yeah, I'm having a ball. I love it. The only thing I don't like about it is that it's black, and I've liked, as you can see, like the colored cases in the past, because I feel like it adds a little fun vibe. Like when you're looking at your phone from the front, you can see the color. So I really wanted this phone case in like a pink or something, but then I think what had happened was I couldn't get it in a different color and it still be MagSafe, and I was very obsessed with this being MagSafe, even though I don't use a MagSafe charger. Like, do you hear the insanity? Do you hear the insanity? Like, because in my rationale, I'm like, what if there comes a day when I need to use a MagSafe charger and like that's the only charger available and I don't have a MagSafe case? But then I think your phone charges without the MagSafe case if you just put it on there. But that's neither here nor there. That's neither here nor there. So maybe the next case I buy might not be MagSafe. This one isn't MagSafe, and I survived just fine. So let me not be dramatic. But let me know what else you guys want to see, like, from this kind of content, because as I said, I love this side of YouTube as well, like the what's on my iPhone side of YouTube. I'm obsessed with it. I've watched so many what's on my iPhones, what's on my this. Like, I follow a lot of like iPhone influencers as well, like Justine, Julia Chris, I think her name is. Like, I've watched all her videos a lot. There's also Haley, she's like the Casetify queen. So like those type of videos, I've watched like so many of them, like across my lifestyle, like especially my iPhone lifestyle. So like, if you guys want to see more of that from me too, I'll be happy to do it, because why not get involved in something you were already previously obsessed with, you know what I mean? And my phone is also like specifically the apps of Instagram and Twitter. TikTok as well is where I also find all of my new shows. So I feel like even though this is not the usual content, it's still related. It's still all related. So thank you again, guys, for coming. I'm trying to like rock out. I was trying to match my phone case with this like pink vibe. But thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for coming along with me on my what's on my iPhone. And if you want to see more videos from me, please subscribe. And nobody leaves a comment on my videos, really. Like, it's a rare thing. Like, I mean, I do get some comments from time to time, but like, if you are seeing this and you don't usually leave a comment and you want to leave a comment and let me know something. So yeah, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. Bye.